Welcome, Wolf and Wolfettes! We are back with God of War 4 on the PlayStation 4 Pro challenging mode. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to finally be getting the chisel that we need to carve that ruin up at the Jotunheim portal so that we can finally enter Jotunheim, the realm of the giants, and spread our mother's ashes. Now, if you watched the last video, which hopefully you did, because like I always say, don't skip parts, that's naughty. But if you didn't watch it for whatever reason, whilst we was travelling over to this location we're at right now, we heard Magni and Modi chatting in the background, which are Thor's children, Odin's grandchildren, and Balder's nephews. So obviously both of those guys are hanging around this area. So as you've probably guessed, those are going to be the next boss fight. Now, the problem with this boss fight, I'll say it now because we're going to do it in the next 5 seconds. The problem with this boss fight is there's two of them, you know, where normally it's pretty easy to avoid an enemy. Because there's two of them, it's very easy for them to corner you or for one of them to sneak up on you. So you just have to really keep your wits about you. So I've already upgraded my armour off camera. I've got to put an enchant in it. So we're going to put an enchant in the armour. Then I'm going to speak to Sindri. And I'm going to buy myself a resurrection stone just in case I do happen to die. You do get checkpoints during the fight, so don't worry too much. But obviously you can still die very easily and have to do a large chunk of the fight again. So we're going to get a resurrection stone. I also spoke to Sindri because if you remember a couple of videos back I killed that traveller enemy and I picked up like a traveller shard or something. Well, if you take it to Sindri, I've already done it. I did it by accident. But I already took it to him, and you unlock a brand new set of armour to unlock, called the Traveller's Set or something. So yeah, when you kill a Traveller, make sure you speak to Sindri for the first time. But yeah, let's go and buy this resurrection stone quickly. I don't know why you keep talking about the whetstone. I'm not even getting the whetstone. I'm doing that in another video, probably like quite a while away actually, because we're going to be very busy for the next few videos doing like story stuff. Right, it looks like we've finally unlocked the superior resurrection stones. It cost 5,000, which might seem pretty expensive, but you're going to get so much hack silver in this game, you don't need to worry. You're going to be, you can easily reach 1 million hack silver if you do everything in this game. Unless you're like buying all the armour and stuff and trying to collect all the armour, then you might have a hack silver problem then, but other than that, you'll be fine. Right, okay. The good thing about this blue one is oh god, fucking hell. I turned into Arkwright from Open a Hours then. If any of you guys and girls have seen that, it's a pretty old program. But the good thing about this resurrection stone is it revives you with extra health compared to this one. And later on, we're going to unlock a newer one, an epic quality resurrection stone. And when you use it, you can use it to revive yourself and you'll only have a little bit of health, but it gives you a full rage meter, so you can do a lot of damage and also still heal yourself because you're filled with rage and it heals you slowly. So it's pretty good, but yeah. Right, so we've done that. Now we need to quickly put an enchant into our armour, which I upgraded off camera because I got both of these two pieces of armour pretty quick. And I upgraded them a couple of videos back. I only recently got the trouser piece. And I've upgraded it off camera. Now we can put another enchant in it. I want to have something. Let's have a think. What we got? Got level 3 enchants here. We don't want to use that. We don't want to use that. High activation chance to grant Blessing of Runic on a successful parry. Now that is a pretty good thing, but the problem is I'm not very good at parrying. That is one of my weakest things in any kind of game. Burn resistance? I don't think they have any burn. I think all of their damage is like electricity. Oh, once again, successful parry. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty good one. It increases our health a little bit, but it has a very low perk activation, but it can grant us defense when damage is taken. Oh, well, we'll keep it. How much luck have I got? 0. Okay, so we're practically never going to get that perk at all. If it's a very low perk activation and you've got practically no luck, it's never going to activate. It's like if you can fill your luck up really high and then you get lots of gems with like high activation chance, then you'll just constantly have those perks no matter what, you know. But yeah, let's do this. Let's go and get the chisel and do this boss fight. Definitely, I think in my top 3 boss fights of this game, this next one is going to be. Retrieve a piece of the chisel. Okay. Right, as you can see, there is 2 health stones here, so if things do get a little bit hairy, you will have the opportunity to heal yourself up a little bit. Obviously, another thing you can do to make this a bit easier, if you're playing on like challenging mode, is you can go and kill a bunch of enemies and fill up your rage bar and then start the fight, you know, because then you can fight the enemies, then you can use your rage energy to heal yourself up, then you can, if you die, you've got a resurrection stone, so you've got lots of ways of staying alive, so it is nice to have a full bar of rage energy, but you know, never mind, we don't need it, we'll be fine.
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boy. Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
Oh shit, he's already swinging at me. Fucking hell, I was not ready for that. Okay, right. So, obviously they've got their own health bars. I think when you fill up that meter, they will get stunned. I know there's something in this fight that I'm probably forgetting that I need to remember. I can't remember what it is, but I know they do something. Oh yeah. As you progress through this fight and they get lower health, he picks up Magni, the taller one, picks up the smaller dwarfy one, and he lobs him at you, and he does like a massive shockwave on the floor. That seems to be the #1 thing you have to keep your eyes open for, because it does so much damage if it hits you. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, both of them can charge at you, so be careful of that as well. I'm not doing very well at the moment. I just got to remember all of the different talents that I don't currently have. Because I'm missing so many skills and stuff that I've got in my other account, like in my main playthrough. It's just so annoying trying to remember. Oh, watch out, he's sneaking up on me. That's it. Boff. Oh yeah, so when you fill up their bars, it looks like they're immune to damage.
Stay behind me, boy.
Oh god, yeah, as their health goes down, they're gonna run at you. You need to rotate with R and press L1 to block when they run at you.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Okay. The arrow does give you an indication where they're going to come from.
Can't believe you blasted this.
I said shut up!
Calm yourself, boy.
Looks like they need another lesson.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. But I think we have a checkpoint now. I think you get a checkpoint every 2 bars of health. That was close. When that happens, you need to get Atreus to shoot them. Let's get my wolves in here. Shit. I'm not going to speak very much during this battle because it's nice to listen to all of the things that they're saying. Because throughout this fight, they constantly taunt the boy and wind him up, you know. It's good to hear all the stuff they're saying, you know. See what absolute scumbags they are, you know. So I'm going to try and talk as little as possible during this. It's also easier for me to concentrate. Like I said though, it's not too bad.
You jealous? Only all to yourself, do you? You let them get the upper hand. Pitiful!
Oh god, here we go again.
She cut up your face and you do her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's trying to rile you up. The sons of Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
You see the shit they're saying though,
Stop it!
Boy!
all the stuff they're saying about his mother. So obviously you already know that the boy's got that sickness where he gets really angry and stuff. So because obviously he's the son of Kratos, and Kratos has that same kind of rage, doesn't he? But yeah, this is the bit where he's going to start throwing himself through the sky. I think Magni picks up Modi and lobs him, or Modi might just throw himself through the sky, and then they explode on the floor. So yeah. Oh, here we go, here we go. Roll, 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 roll. Ah, shit, I don't think I did that very well. He does throw him then. So many big AoE attacks at the moment. Quick! Shit, I didn't have any arrows then. That would have been a problem. There's no more health around here, but I do have a resurrection stone still. I would prefer to kill him without using the resurrection stone. Oh, that's not fucking fair. Oh no, I'm dead, I'm down, 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 down. I'm dead. I don't want to use a resurrection stone. I really don't want it. That was close. Modi's nearly down. Look at him with his poxy shield. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, alright, resurrect me, boy, resurrect me. I'm sorry I let you all down. I didn't want to die on that. Ah, yeah, you're gonna have to kill them together. Yeah, it's a little bit like a World of Warcraft boss. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oh, fucking hell. So we're gonna have to try and keep their health pretty even. Quick, quick, boy, quick. Summon your wolves. I love the wolves. It's really good for stunning all of them. Here we go, here we go. Nearly on, we're nearly done. On.
Wow, geese. Oh, that must have been some war that made the last of him.
I'll kill you!
Trial! Control yourself!
No! How did you... You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
No! Get this gun! I'll rip your head off!
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Boy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.
Troubling consequences. I agree. Definitely troubling consequences. I mean, we just literally killed one of the sons of Thor. You know, somebody that is known to smash the faces of giants constantly and kill them. And I'm just a puny human. Well, I'm a god technically, but to Atreus, I'm just a human. Oh, I love this boss fight though, and I love it how he slams the axe into his face. I don't blame Atreus for being angry though. If two arseholes were insulting my mum like that, I think I'd probably go mental and cough up blood, you know? After I've killed the person that insulted my mum, clearly. But yeah, I think I'd get so angry I coughed up some blood as well. Got some fat loot on the floor over here. Lovely. Upgrade our pommel with this, I think. And this is for upgrading our axe. A frozen flame. Now, one thing I will mention, just in case you're wondering, but to level your Leviathan axe to level 6, the top level you're going to get from doing the story is level 5. If you want to get your Leviathan axe to level 6, I think you have to go to... It's either Misfelheim or Muspelheim. There are two different optional realms in this game, because if you've played the other Gods of War, I'll quickly mention this now. If you've played the other Gods of War, you know you had those Trial of the Gods, which were like really difficult challenges, you know. And in God of War Ascension, I think you had like the Trial of Archimedes or something. But they're pretty much trials that are really difficult normally. Well, in this game, you have the same trials, but instead they've got their own realm. And I think it's Muspelheim that has the trial one, and Nisfelheim or something like that, that has like a randomly generated dungeon sort of thing with its own currency and stuff. And I'm pretty sure you need to gather up a certain currency inside of Misfelheim, and that's how you can finally buy the final frozen flame off of one of the dwarfs. So yeah, if you're wondering how to get to level 6, that's how you do it. Because I had no flipping idea. I thought I'd missed something. I was starting to worry, but luckily I checked online, and yeah, you have to go there. But yeah, let's go get the chisel finally. Atreus doesn't sound very healthy, does he?
Enough?
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you've got the chisel.
Lovely. Now, you may have remembered this door from all the way back at the beginning of this playthrough, where Atreus makes a comment about us not being able to get through these kinds of doors still. And then Kratos gets a bit angry and tells him to shut up, pretty much. But yeah, I'll tell you this right now. If you find any of these doors throughout the game, they will lead to hidden chambers. Now, inside the hidden chamber, you're going to find a little bit of loot. Generally, you will always find one of Odin's ravens. So if you're looking for ravens, that's a place to find them. And inside each of the different hidden chambers is a Valkyrie. Now, the Valkyries are pretty much end-game bosses. Once you've finished the game, then you will concentrate on taking down things like Valkyries and collectibles and stuff like that. So when you do take on the Valkyries, make sure you're very strong and very well geared, because they are an absolute son of a bitch. Some of the Valkyries are not too bad, other ones are horrible. And the ultimate Valkyrie is... Whoa! I'm not going to lie, I never ever ever lower the difficulty of a video game. I never do it. I always play on the top difficulty and I'll stay there. Even if there's no trophy for it, I will stay there, like I did with God of War. But I had to lower it to medium from challenging when I was doing that boss. I'm going to show you it on YouTube, because you have to wait for it to glow and then you have to press R2. But I've made a second save on my main account right before the main Valkyrie boss. So I'll be able to show you it once we've finished with the story, so you can see the boss. Because even on normal, she's a right son of a bitch. But yeah, like I said, if you see any of those doors...
That he did.
He was a god, but you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps, but I.
And his father is Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern...
Since when can you kill a god?
I like it how Atreus hasn't worked out that we are a god by now. I thought it would be pretty obvious. Right, what do we want to do? How do I open this up? I can't remember if... I don't even remember opening this doorway at all, actually. And there is actually something cool in there, as you can see. It looks like there's a dead troll in there as well. I'm sort of wondering if he will come alive, because I've never opened up this gate. I assume all of these symbols are somewhere around here. Oh, hang on, what are they? Yeah. They could be around here. It's not necessarily that important. Hang on a minute. I need to shoot that quickly. There we go, lovely. You have to shoot that so you can break into this chest. Maybe we'll get something nice in here after defeating a god. But yeah, that's our first god defeated. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Magni is one of the sons of Thor. You know, so obviously all of the gods are going to be angry, you know. Odin's going to be mad about it because it's his grandchild. I suppose Balder will be angry about it because it's his nephew. But if anyone's going to be really angry because it's their own son, it's going to be someone like Thor, you know. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to piss Thor off now, so that's not the best, is it? Oh, dear. I don't really care, though, because I do want to fight Thor. If you want to go back down, you go down that way. But this should lead us back to Sindri, yeah. So if you need to sell anything or you want to get any upgrades, like an upgrade for your Leviathan axe, you can do it.
Utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
You really need to shut up about the whetstone. You're really starting to give me the ump. Right, here we go. Upgrade. And it gives us another 15 strength. Lovely. And also we increased in level a little bit. Have I got enough to get the talent? No, I don't. I need 45,000. So I think we're going to buy that next. But yeah, I'm going to quickly have a look at my skills. I've got 12,000 points. Let's have a look what we can buy. What is these? Ranged combat. Oh, this is pretty good. You can hold your weapon up and you can highlight enemies several times. I think you can do it up to 8 times. So if there's like one enemy that you really want to do a lot of damage to, hold your weapon on him and you'll have like 8 dots appear over him once it's fully upgraded. So yes, it's pretty damn good. I'll definitely get the ranged ones though, because I do throw my axe quite a lot. Although I have been doing it a lot less lately, you know. I've tried to stop doing it as much just in case it annoyed you all. Because, yeah, it was probably pretty annoying to watch. Cool. My throat's gone all weird. Talking too much, probably. Oh, lovely. We need to save up some experience and get these. Could buy this one now, though. I use the electric arrows a lot more, so buying these ones probably isn't really that beneficial, but I try to use the magical light arrows on, like, revenants, you know, and then I use these on multiple enemies. I'm not sure if that's good for revenants or not, or whether this is better, but that just seems to stun them a lot quicker. But yeah, now that we've got this chisel, we are able to open up those weird doors, and we will also be able to write the ruin that we're going to need to enter Jotunheim. But we don't actually know what the ruin is yet, so we're going to have to find the ruin first.
Fine. Nothing to worry about.
If so, then keep up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you can't keep up, then you're sick, boy. Okay, let's open these doors. God damn it. You have to wait for it to be really glowy. Like that. Sometimes they could be really close to the last spot you smacked, you know. Oh, I moved my hand a bit too quick then. There we go. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention. Hopefully they don't start talking now.
I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
That is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
Is he sneezing as well now? I don't know if that's just because it's cold or if he's actually getting even worse. Yeah, because when you die in this game, or in the Norse mythology, you there's 2 places you can go to. I think you go to Helheim if you're just a normal human being, and if you're like a warrior or a god or something, someone that's like tough, then you go to Valhalla. So I think the Valkyries are the ones that determine who go to hell and who go to Valhalla, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on that. And also, I think the Valkyrie are the people that monitor, like, the number of dead, you know. So I think they cull the dead. So you die and then you die again, pretty much. What am I looking for? Where's it gone? Oh, here we go. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, sorry about the last 2 videos that you watched for God of War. For some reason, I'm not sure what happened, but the syncing was a little bit off in the videos. I'm not sure what happened. The first video I rendered was fine, but the 2 after it, something went a bit dodgy and I was slightly behind the gameplay. So I'd do something in the gameplay and then like a second later I would mention it, you know, so it did cause a few problems. It wasn't very noticeable, but it was noticeable enough to annoy me. So if you did see it, I apologise. I'm not sure what happened. I think something might have gone weird in the render. Because there was nothing wrong with it in Sony Vegas, you know, when I was editing it. So either it messed up on YouTube or it's messed up during rendering. So I don't know what happened.
The giant's head. What? What is this place?
Fishermen would bring the day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest was sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
Right, I think we need to get the boy up on there. I think we need to get the boy to do something. I can't remember what. I know we have to get the boy up there, though. But can we boost him here? Yes, we can.
There's an opening.
I can get it.
Right. So, what did we need to do?
The other side.
I think we need a... Where is it? No, that doesn't do anything. Oh no, here we go. I need to get the... Oh, 1 minute. I need to get the boy over there to lower the chain to me. That's what I need to do. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Hopefully it doesn't snap. It's not looking very durable, is it? It looks quite flimsy, actually. I'm waiting for it to snap and just ruin Atreus' day even more. Don't let go of this yet, because I think we need to send Atreus back across. Yeah. Actually, we can leave him on there, I think. Because if we freeze this, make sure you freeze this, and then you can climb up there, jump onto it, and then you can... Because if you let go of that and you don't freeze it, it's going to roll all the way back down there. So you have to freeze this so we can jump on. Then once we remove our axe, we will slide down. Was there anything back there? Nope. Alright, you ready, Atreus? We're probably going to go flying down now. Oh no, okay. This is a nice reasonable speed. Lovely. Some hack silver, just what we need at the moment so that we can finally... I don't know why this is here, actually. I guess it's to create some sort of shortcut. Because you can return to all of the areas in the game if you want to. And you will have to if you want to get all of the different treasures and some of the ravens and stuff like that. Because there's quite a few things that you can't access until later in the game. Quite a lot of things, actually. So yeah, if you're worried about not having anything to do when you finish the story, there's plenty to do. You know, you've got the Valkyries to deal with. You've got optional endings that you can find, which we will talk about once I reach the ending of the game. You've got loads of collectible things, lore things to learn, you know. Mimir's stories when you row your boat. There's loads of reasons to keep playing when you're finished. Northern Dock. Ah, we're back now.
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
Yes, we are.
Everything we just did. Climbed around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
That you have come a long way.
Thanks.
Okay, right. Now, this is one of the doors I was mentioning. We're going to break it open. And I'm not going to go in there or anything. Because when you go inside these hidden chambers, there's a long elevator you have to sit on for a minute before you reach the bottom. And I'm not going to waste time doing that. But yeah, inside these doors is where the Valkyries are. And also, normally, there is a raven inside them as well. One of Odin's ravens. So if you're searching for any and you can't find them and you've not actually done the Valkyries yet, it could possibly be inside there. But yeah, once I open this door, we're going to end it for today. Sorry if this video was a bit meh. My throat started getting a bit dodgy. Because my sister has currently got something wrong with her throat, and most likely she's given the damn infection to me. Because she's a very nice sister and she shares everything, you know, so flipping out, I probably caught the infection. Because my throat just suddenly got a bit weird when I was talking during that boss fight. But yeah, never mind about that. Thanks for watching WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be recording another video straight after this one, so if I sound a bit nasally in that one, it's my throat, so I apologise in advance. Like, share and join the pack today. Arrgh!